Today, I would like to highlight some of the literacy instructions that I've learned from this course. I would like to concentrate on a second grade classroom. Aspects like physical layout, reading, speaking, and writing skills, as well as English language learners, are my topic for today. In my opinion, I believe physical layout of the classroom is important. It has to be conducive for learning and makes the students feel comfortable whenever they enter. If it is my classroom, I would stick many information on the wall so the students can have a look on it. On one of the boards, I would stick the self-portraits of my students, which I will allow them to draw themselves. This is to let them know each other and remember each other's names. This is a process that will be done as soon as they enter class on the first day, and they can be as creative as possible. Other boards would be on the different language skills such as reading and writing. I find these skills very crucial to students' learning. These boards will contain information that will help them when we are conducting certain activities in the classroom. Besides the boards on the walls, I would want boxes of reading materials neatly arranged on one side of the classroom. I would label it according to genre and reading levels. This will enable my students to pick out books easily for their reading leisure. Besides the physical layout, I will now highlight one of the language skills I find important, which is the reading skill. I want to make reading a really enjoyable activity for my students. I would divide reading into three parts, which are pre, while, and post reading. For pre-reading, this is the stage where the introduction of the topic is carried out. I think activities such as brainstorming can help generate ideas. It is also a very suitable activity to allow students to activate their background knowledge. Next, it is while reading. This is the stage where the text is given to the students. They are given some time to read through the text, and they are to highlight the main ideas that they found throughout the text. This can be done individually or as a group. Post-reading is done to test the understanding that the students gain from the text. These can be in the forms of comprehension questions or even certain activities can be carried out. An activity could be crossword puzzles, which can generate students' interest on the topic. Besides reading, speaking and listening is also another language skill that is crucial. I think preschoolers have to possess this skill. Students need to listen to the teacher as well as be given the chance to speak out their opinions in class. I would love to have small group discussions where I gather all the students around me and allow them to speak out their ideas about the activities that we have carried out in the classroom. I would also like for them to listen to me when I speak out my ideas. However, I would only allow one student to talk one at a time. This can also be done before we carry out the activity that I've planned for the day. Giving students a voice would boost their confidence and not let them be afraid to speak out their opinions. The next skill that I want to highlight is the writing skill. Writing can be difficult for students to do spontaneously, hence this requires more time. I believe generating a topic for writing can be gained through the student's interest. I gained this idea from a book that I've read called The Skin That We Speak by Lisa Delpit and Joanne Dowdy. In one of the chapters, it is said that the teacher found it hard to get his students to start writing an essay. Hence, he got creative. Basically, what he did was look into the students' interest. Since so many of these girls say that they want to be hairdressers when they grow up, I decided to look into what is entailed in being a successful cosmetologist. This was what was written in the book. Hence, my point from this is that it is important to get to know your students and use what interests them to start learning difficult skills such as writing. It would help them generate more ideas and they would find the activity more interesting. In the States, it is common to have non-native speakers in a classroom who are called English language learners. I would never segregate these group of students from learning with the rest of the class. If need be, I would dedicate more time to teach them after school. Not only that, I will give them a more detailed instruction on the topic that we focus on for the day if they do not understand the lesson. Perhaps I would show a video or pictures on the screen to ensure that they can see what I'm talking about. Next, I would give them all of the support and love that they need. I will show them that they can succeed along with their English speaking peers, that they too can be successful. These can help boost their learning. Hence, these are some of the aspects that I will definitely show when I am a teacher in a classroom. I would dedicate my whole life to ensure each of my students gain success. So hire me! Thank you.